Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we're going to be opening up 12 heavy English Pokemon booster packs from the base set. And we're also going to be doing the same thing for Fossil First Edition. So I'm going to just check in the chat and make sure that I'm not actually muted. Doesn't look like I'm muted. Last week I just forgot to turn my mic back on when it was going through the intro, because I think the first few times I did that, I left my mic on and I was like whispering or talking or moving around while the intro video was going on. But looks like we are good. Now, next week I have a lot of base set boxes that we're running through. This one right here, this one was actually sold to somebody because it was in really nice minty shape, but somehow either I completely missed it or I completely messed this one up by, look at that. It's got a nice little slit in it. So if the person that was buying a base set booster box sees this, here's your box, and that is definitely the hole that is in it. But next week we're going to be doing it a little bit differently for the break, and I'm going to talk with you guys about that later on in the video. It's a way we haven't done it before here on the channel. I have seen other breakers do it before, and I think it'll be beneficial both ways. Looks like we have Braille Reader already giving out 10 memberships. I'll tell you what, we have some really generous people that come into the chat here. So let's see who got it. We got Nicholas, iFomo. Who else we got? Hey Yo Mikey, Sean Sung, Javier, Ryan, Darian, Lance, and Felipe, and then Block Thunder. All of you were just gifted a membership from Braille Reader. Thank you so much. If you guys could throw a heart there in the chat or some other cool emoji. If you're a member now, you've got some extra emojis now. But we're going to jump right into this because we've got 24 vintage packs open up. We don't have a ton of modern to open tonight. I did make some Evolving Skies as well as Lost Origin available as of when we just started the video. There were a few lots left, but there wasn't a ton. So I think max we're going to be opening up 200 modern packs tonight. But we've got 24 vintage heavy packs, which that's going to be a lot of fun. Up here first we have Eric. And let's see what he gets from pack number one. Let me get these sleeves out. Definitely don't want to forget about these things. I hope I have enough of these semi-rigids. I might have to grab some from behind me. Martial Law with the with the super chat. What is that? Is that like a little egg Martian? He's giving a high five to a smaller Martian of a different color. I can't really tell what's going on there. So we're gonna say it's little Martians, but thanks so much for the super chat. All right, so pack number one. Let's just jump right in here and see what we get. If you're wondering, I have had several messages before the video started. Yes, anything that is opened up tonight, you can have any of the cards graded. You can have a pedigree added for another $5, but I charge $20. Yes, it is cheaper than that, but that's what I'm going to charge, per card if you want me to handle it all the way to CGC, back from CGC, and then to you. What do we got here? We got Pokey ETP, member for 1 month. He says, let's get it. Let's get to it, Rusty. Want to see the big boy holo. Yeah, we had to wait all the way to the very end last time. It wasn't in the beginning. In fact, the last 3 packs were Charizard, Blastoise. I don't know if we're ever going to have as good of an ending to a box as that, but who knows, right? Charmeleon. So we got a starter. There's the switch. Rattata, energy removal. What is this? Oh, we got Matt Wheeler with the super chat. $9.99. Thank you so much, man. I didn't even see the raid, so thanks, guys, for coming in here. This is what is this, a 3rd or 4th week in a row? Rattle has rated us right at the very beginning of the video. You guys are in here at a good time. You missed the 10 free memberships, but we're about to open up our very first base set pack, and there should be a holo in all of these packs tonight. But Matt, I think I got your order coming in a little bit later. If I remember right, I think you bought some of the modern packs. All right, let's see what we got right here. Starting off with a Magneton. Let's see. It's got a very faint print line on the bottom there. Centering's a little bit thicker on the bottom. You can't really tell on the Magneton. It's one good thing about having or being electric type. The borders mesh just a little bit more so than other colors. See, I think I see a bit of whitening on that top left. Ooh, that bottom left. That's like your standard whitening that you'll find whenever they have some kind of issue with cutting. Hope we don't see that on more holos tonight, but we'll just have to wait and see what we get from the rest of these packs. All right, Eric, thank you so much for letting us open up your pack here on the channel. These heavies, these were gone really quickly. I'm not sure that they made it past members. They sold out, I want to say, in a day or less. The fossils, they took a little bit longer to sell out, but they did sell through pretty quickly. I can't remember too clearly with the base set packs. Now, Spection did tell me they were priced pretty low compared to where he would have priced them at. So he definitely called that one out. They sold through pretty quickly. And we'll just see if we're in that same price range going forward, if we'll have to change up the price a little bit. Let's see. Pokey Sly, he says, hello from northern Arizona. Is it warm out there? Today, man, we were like 80s, low 80s week and a half ago. And then today it was like windy and cold, super cold. All right, so we have Martin here, order 3046, and he had 2 heavies as well. All right, so pack number 1. We've got Muhammad in here. Look at that. Gifted 5 memberships. We're already up to 15 free memberships. We've got Zard lurking. I think you've been gifted a membership before. We've got Vinny, the Mexican, Casey, and Dylan. If you guys can't throw a Mewtwo emoji in there, if you're a member, if you don't, just throw. You won't have access to that Mewtwo emoji, but you can put the heart in there. I did see Poke Knowledge cards come in here. Rattle still hasn't pulled the Moonbreon, close to 2,400 packs in. Man. Oh, man. Now, see, that makes me feel bad because I was supposed to, I told myself I was going to send him some of those packs from that error batch we had. And then the very next, like within 100 packs, we pulled 2 more Moonbreons after that. Which, I just broke down some more Charizard UPCs. So, I'm curious to see if, probably never happened. So I'm curious to see if we're going to have more error batches. And if we do, for sure, I'm going to set him aside some. Because maybe that'll be the trick. Spection member for 8 months. Man, look at that. He says, much love, Rusty and chat. Good to see you guys in here. All right, what do you guys think? What is this holo going to be? We've already got a Kadabra, got a Ghastly, a Charmander. Samuel Mizic. We'll say Samuel. Welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for joining in at the Charmander level. Got the Starmie. Does anyone else agree that Starmie should have been at least an uncommon? I mean, you had Staryu and Starmie both in the uncommon or in the common set. So, like when I was making common sets back when base was just everywhere, it threw me off a little bit when the Starmie would come before the Staryu in the actual set itself because it's number 64 and Staryu's number 65. We've got I Love 90s cards with the super chat. Thank you so much for that, man. And then we got Braille Reader, member for 7 months at the Charmander level, given the triple arms. Man, chat's going pretty good. We got Gyarados, Blastoise, Venusaur. What are we going to have? Hitmonchan. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is probably something only that I really care about. Want to change up the... You might be able to see it. I'm going to change the zoom just for a minute. This might be a little bit annoying for you guys. But you guys know I'm like in the weird niches of things. Let me see if this is enough zoom as far as I can zoom in. You about can't see it. But so some of these base set holos, it almost looks like they have a screen printed over the holo foil pattern. And I can see this one pretty well from where I'm at, but I can't get my camera to zoom in on it too well. And I doubt if I hold it up to the face cam that it's going to do it, but yeah, it's not really zooming. I was hoping it'd be able to do it, but it doesn't look like it's going to be able to. But yeah, so it almost looks like there's a screen pattern in the background of the holo. And I don't collect them, but it is a pretty cool thing to note. K-Duff Live, member for 6 months. Man, thanks, dude. Said, what is up, Rusty? And then we have Noe Gordon. Good to see you in here, too. He says, all right, member for 8 months. Wow, you guys have been here for a long time. What's up? What, yo, Rusty? Hope for awesome pulls for everyone. Yeah, I hope so as well. We haven't got the Charizard yet. We've gotten the Magneton and Hitmonchan, so definitely, not like top tier. Oh, wait, we got one more. I shouldn't have closed that up just yet. So Martin still has one more pack, and we've got this Charizard artwork. Maybe we'll pull a Charizard from a Charizard. Yeah, so Justin Huerta knows what I'm talking about with the little... the screen holographic background. I've seen it. I feel like the other time that I saw it was on a Hitmonchan as well. Makes me wonder if it was like a theme deck thing and somehow theme deck cards got mixed in there. So we just saw that Squirtle. All right, so what do you guys think? Oh, who called the Magneton? All right, so we got Saturnine. Sat urine bell. He said he's called it. See, and did anybody else call it? I want to see how many you can get right during the video. See, so what's going to be the holo in this one? Go ahead, throw it in the chat now. Ooh, we got an Ivysaur. So we know you got at least an Ivysaur and a Squirtle. Got the Metapod. All right, what do you guys think? Is the Metapod kind of angry looking with the nose facing this way, or is this the front of his body and his eyes are just kind of lazy looking and he's looking out this way? Because I always thought he was looking out this way, but after I saw, you know, somebody mentioned that it's an angry face and he's actually facing that direction, I couldn't unsee it. Got a Diglett. The centering's almost a little different on this one. It might be a different common sheet. Got a Gust of Wind, Psychic Energy, Fire Energy, a double Hitmonchan. So we saw the double Blastoise last time. And it was the same guy too. That was both from Martin. And what's crazy, like on this side, I can see that screen really good. Probably some of the best I've ever seen for like a screen. But check it out. This one doesn't have those same print lines along the bottom. And the centering is really nice. It's almost like that double Blastoise we saw. Man, the condition on that one is pretty fantastic. So I wouldn't want two Hitmonchans, but if you're going to get one, you know, that's actually a really nice condition base set holo. Usually, I mean, print lines are going to be there, but that's centered well. Look how strong the border is. And then on the back, I don't even know if I saw white dots. You guys see any white dots? Possibly a tiny one down there, but even if it is, it's really small. But wow, that's definitely a much better condition Hitmonchan. Now, I don't think it's terribly high in the pop. Chansey is usually like that's the one that gets a premium, you know, from the holos compared to the regular price of and the popularity. If you can get a 10, but Chansey's just always really tough. Justin Huerta, member for 7 months. He said, Rusty, I need a couple of those paperweights. Yeah, I might not live that one down. I heard a lot of people give me crap about that, but it's a good reminder for me to use those as the weights so that I'm not shifting stuff around. So that's why I do it. And it's not always the case, but I try to use something Pokemon related. And they work well too. If you put something hard on the corners that's, you know, that's heavy, sometimes it might scratch up the sheet. And, you know, I try to keep it all in perspective. All right, here we go. Nick. Possible to get a Venusaur artwork. We got you one of those. One base set heavy pack. And I got some Gatorade coming around. Can we get 3 Hitmonchans in a row? I've never seen more than 3 of a holo pulled from a base set box. We've seen 3. We saw, what was it, 3 Chanseys from the Logan Paul one. And Gary said he's pulled 3 Charizards before from a box. Dan, you need to run the numbers for us. I can't remember what he said the odds were for that. Oh, we got Defender, Pokemon Center. Ooh, got a Wartortle. It's not the error. I probably would have seen Excited Rusty if it had been. Magnemite, Bill, Rattata. Got the Psychic Energy, Fighting Energy. Did you guys call it yet? If you haven't, I'm going to give you a second to throw it there in the chat because see how many you can get out of 12. I imagine everybody has at least missed one by now since there was 2 Hitmonchans there in a row. Poliwrath. Is this going to be like the last box where we have to get all the way to the end? Although this one looks to be like a similar centering, and I'm not seeing a print line. Oh, wait, there it is. I do see one right through the bottom. This is definitely the blue background instead of the pink. Shifted up just a little bit, so maybe this is from the same sheet as that first Magneton. You know, sometimes you start out strong. Sometimes it's spread throughout the entire box. Sometimes it's all at the end. You just really never know what you're going to get. And I guess this one right here, I weighed everything out, and then the artworks were sorted, and then they got unsorted, so who knows what order this actually is in. It could be the same order that we got out of the box, or it could be quite a bit different. I really don't know. Man, look at that. A lot of people are calling the Zard still. see what we get here. So next up we have Jose. He bought 2 heavy. Trying to make sure I keep this in the bottom corner so you guys can see it. Let's start off with the Blastoise artwork again. Last time this yielded 2 Hitmonchans. Hopefully that's not the case. We have 4 Hitmonchans pulled. It's kind of bland for the video, but I hope whatever's pulled, it's the same condition as that second Hitmonchan. We did see a Squirtle when we pulled that Hitmonchan. Didn't see the Dugong though. There's Dugong. Oh, look at that ink dot on that Poliwhirl. Check it out. Base set there were a lot of ink dot issues. In fact, there's probably many that we've already missed on some of these cards that we pulled. If they're a little bit bigger, of course, they're a little bit more desirable. There's not many people who collect the ink dot things. If you can get a giant one on a card, then yeah, there's going to be a lot more people that go for it. But usually, the small ones like this, you've got a very small pool of people that want to go for it. But I still like seeing it when it does happen. If you can get one that's like pink or red, those are a little bit more rare. And there's the Squirtle. We saw that one. There's that Metapod. Didn't we have Diglett after Metapod last time? There's Ponyta, Tangela. Got the Psychic Energy. All right, guys, if you haven't called it, here's the chance. Here's your 5 seconds to throw it in there. Martial Law with the $4.99 chat. He said, if you don't pull a Zard, I'm sending you a waifu booster box to open. What does that even mean? Like a booster box full of waifu arts? Oh! It's no stage! We finally did it! We pulled a no stage Blastoise on camera. Oh, you guys don't know how excited I am. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's no stage. It's Oh, that is crazy. There's only 6 of these that have ever been graded PSA 10. Or last time I checked, there was only 6 that have ever been graded PSA 10. I graded 2 of those myself. Oh, the last one that I graded that came as a 10, it was from a guy who said that he got it from a dark pack. And I thought, last time I was like, hey, maybe we'll pull a Blastoise in no stage, because we're opening up dark packs. And we didn't. And then we do it this time. So if you look at it, there's always this little smudge thing going on right there in the top corner where stage is supposed to be. I don't know if that's... I'm sure that has something to do with why the word is not there. But wow, I can't believe we actually pulled this thing. And the condition is really nice. I think there's a few small print lines bottom right, but they're really light. Maybe even one going in the middle. I think I saw one white dot on the back. But overall, the condition is really nice. Wow. Spartan says he was here. I hear you, man. Did I miss anybody? I probably missed a bunch of chats. Did anybody call no stage Blastoise? Because I don't even want to put this thing in a top loader. It's got me excited about the box next week too, because I think it's from the same case. Man, that is so cool. Oh, dude, wow. Congratulations, Jose. You got the pull that I've wanted to pull from a base set pack for so long. I want to do that one and the Era War Turtle. I don't know if I'm ever going to do the Era War Turtle, but we ticked one off. We got this one finally pulled on camera. Ah, that was cool. What did we did something last week, didn't we? Maybe we'll do a black wing. Radar says, was this from a green wing box? No, this is from a regular blue wing box. It's just like this one right here. And I'll have to weigh it out, but I think all these had the same weight. I had a couple green wing boxes, but I didn't break those. I ended up selling them. Those come through someone else. Martial Law says he'll take the credit. Yeah, man, you put in a good word for us. Man, that was sweet. Matt Wheeler, welcome to the channel, man. All right, we've got Haunter. How do you even go from there? Charizard next, Poliwag, got a Vulpix, Sandshrew, Pidgey, Bill, got the Lightning Energy, got the Water Energy. Man, if this had the Black Flame, I don't know if you guys saw my IG post. I saw the red and I thought it was going to be a Charizard, but Then I saw that was Ninetales. This is definitely a more blue background instead of the pink background. But I almost listed a PSA 9 Ninetales earlier. I think I've already put it in my collection. But the Shadowless Hollow of the Ninetales, it actually has a black flame on this side. Part of it down here is black as well. And but some of the unlimited prints got it. And I almost listed it as a regular PSA 9. And then I caught it. And I was like, wow. Let me stick that in my personal collection because I do not have a 10. Man, the condition on that one's really nice too. Tiny white dot there in the bottom corner. Congrats on your pulls, man. That Blastoise, that's a moment right there. Kind of takes me back to when pulling that corrected Blaine's Charizard on camera. I ended up grading that one to come back a PSA 10. I think your Blastoise, I don't know. It's a tough call. Either way, still a lot of fun there. Hopefully I didn't overreact for you guys who are used to me being calm. But I was genuinely excited over that. All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, put your guesses in there. We still got plenty more to come. We got Nicholas next. Order 349, one base set heavy pack. Let's see what he gets here with his Venusaur artwork. Has anybody got more than 2 right so far? I know some of you called that first one. Vinny says he's calling the first ever Holo Caterpie. I don't think that one's going to happen. That Voltorb looked like I had a black dot in the top middle, which maybe I'm just seeing things. If we pull a Charmeleon that has a pink dot over here, I might try to buy that off of whoever pulled it. Oh, it's just a little bit of edge wear. I thought it was a black dot. All right, we've got the coughing. I keep leaning to the right. I think I did that the whole last video. We got Ponyta, Machop, Staryu, Grass Energy. Let's see what everybody's calling. I see Zards, Mewtwo's, Raichus, Alakazam, Gyarados. What do we got? Ooh, a Chansey. We pulled a Chansey pretty late in the last video. But for a while there, we thought it was going to be the best pull. You do see it's got some of those small print lines on the very bottom. But man, overall, that's still a really nice looking card. Pretty decent centering. I like how strong the border is. There's no chipping because the chipping can really pull away. Justin Huerta with the super chat said, Rusty, you practically blew my eardrums out right there. Sorry, man. He said JK, but I hear you. Condition is really good too. I'm curious to see what the last box is going to grade once it gets back from CGC. Had a lot of people submit their cards, including the Charizard and the 2 Blastoise. They did go off. So I think that 1 Blastoise is going to do really well. But we'll just have to wait and see until they come back. I won't have those grades probably for another week or so. And then they won't be back in the mail probably for another 2 or 3 weeks. But I should have, I would think, results within the next week or two because they're usually pretty quick. All right, did anybody guess the Chansey? I didn't see anybody with the Chansey, but I didn't read all of the comments either. All right, who do we have next? All right, we have Thun. He bought 3 base set heavy packs. Maybe he'll get the Charizard. What do you think? We'll start off with this Venusaur, and then we'll do the Charizard and Blastoise. For this one, we're going to do in Pokédex order. All right, there we go. See, we got an Nidoran in there. All right, guys, what do you think in this one? If you want to, go ahead and call all 3 packs, see what you get. Pokemon Center. Got the Growlithe. Got a Nidoran, Drowsy. Is that our first Bulbasaur? Definitely top 3 favorite Pokemon for me. Might even be top. You know, Charizard's up there, Bulbasaur's up there, kind of like Kabuto too. Those are probably my 3. Alakazam, there we go. Alakazam is one of those hits when anytime you pull it, you're happy with it. You know, it's not a Charizard, but yeah, definitely a hit that I think just about anyone likes. Actually, yeah, there's a little fuzz there on that one that pulled it right off. Man, the centering looks really nice on this one. Do see a white dot there, maybe? Maybe. Does it have those print lines? I'm looking pretty hard for those print lines, but I'm not seeing them. You guys might see them. It is a darker holographic background, so who knows, maybe this one has it and we just can't see it. Whew. All right, pack number 1. Let me get these sleeved up. Muhammad gifting another 5 memberships. Man, thank you so much. So we got Brad, Blarf. Who else we have? Anthony, Lou, and then still one is lingering. You guys got to make sure you have your gifts enabled or your account to where you can be gifted something. Wait, no, that was everybody, wasn't it? Lou, Adam, Anthony, Blarf, and Brad. Yes, all 5. But if you guys can, if you're a member, go ahead and throw a, it's the Mewtwo. Yes, the Mewtwo emoji in there for Muhammad. He's actually got some stuff he's giving away a little bit later in the video too. I'm a little OCD about this. Should be able to just twist in. Maybe it's not going to happen for me right now. And if you can't, throw a little heart in there. All right, pack number 2. Here we go. Pokemat, TCA Gaming, are you excited they're bringing back the Cosmos Holofoil? That's by far my favorite holo pattern. Dude, I am not looking at any of the spoilers, so I don't even know what you're talking about. I know that Scarlet and Violet is supposed to have, you know, the gray borders instead of yellow. I like yellow, but at the same time, you know, I get it. A lot of people like the gray. Let me get back over here so I'm not rubbing my face off the camera again. All right, we got another Growlithe. Ooh, Arcanine. Should have been a rare. This one could have easily been a rare. I mean, look at that. 100 HP, 50 on the flamethrower, 80 on the takedown. Got the Magnemite. Somebody's calling Raichu. I see Venusaur. Ooh, nice looking Squirtle there. Now, I know there is a Squirtle that has like some kind of messed up letters in his name. If we ever run through one of those and you guys see it, let me know. I do believe it is the this is a no sheen common. I believe it's one of the ones that has like the glossy layer, so it's probably not going to be happening in this. There's the water energy, lightning energy, Zapdos. This is our first legendary bird. It was the only legendary bird that was released in base set. We did see, of course, another release in fossil. Maybe we'll pull one of those later on in this video. Again, this one has a darker background. Usually tough to see any print lines in there. I'm not seeing one right off. Definite white dot in that top left and top right. Just like right on the corner. That might be something that possibly rub off. I don't know. But doubtful. I mean, I can definitely see them. But they almost look like they're attached to the edge rather than part of the edge. But either way, I'm not going to mess with that. Congrats on your Zapdos pull. Both those pulls are pretty solid. Got the Zapdos and the Alakazam. Got a legendary bird. Got the Psychic Sabrina Pokemon in the game. That was always pretty rough. And you got one more pull to go. Let's see what you get here. Still haven't seen the Charizard. We haven't seen a Venusaur in either box yet. Pack number 3. Catch 'em all collectibles. Wow, quite a hit. Were you here? Were you listening from earlier? Basically the hit that I would want out of a base set box. As far as I know, does anybody know of a Blastoise No Sage ever being pulled in a video? Because I believe that was the very first time it happened. All right, we have Full Heal Kadabra. It's definitely my first. Voltorb. Vulpix. Got a Pidgey. Got a nice Bulbasaur right there. Water Energy. Lightning Energy. If you haven't already, throw your guess in there for what you think this holo is going to be. We've already seen 2 Hitmonchans. No Charizards. Oh, a 3rd Hitmonchan. Wow. Man, this one's rough too. You see that? Look at that. That has to be like another sheet. Now, if we hit 4 Hitmonchans, I don't think I've ever seen 4 of the same holo from a box. I think Rev might have pulled 3 first edition Poliwrath, if I'm thinking right. It was him or somebody else, maybe. And then there was 3 Chansey I've seen pulled. It's the first time I've ever pulled 3 Hitmonchan. This one, man, it's crazy how the condition varies so much. Like that first one was the typical that we've seen. You know, some light print lines on the very bottom. maybe a white dot or two on the back. That second one looked immaculate. And then we have this one right here. It looks like the sheet was on the bottom or something and somebody rubbed their hand over it. I mean, it's not terrible when you're looking at it, but for a pack fresh card, you definitely don't want to be seeing print lines going that direction and that direction. So that is an unfortunate thing that can happen with these packs. Kind of like with that the very first Magneton, if you guys remember seeing, there was like whitening that was pretty heavy around one corner. You can actually see it like that for up to all four corners. The pre-release Clefable is one of those cards that we'll probably never see in 10 because every single one of those have that issue. You can't pull that from a pack. But Snorlax is a card that, for whatever reason, seems to always have some kind of rounding issue from Jungle. Or if there's one that's going to have rounding issue, it seems to be that one at a much higher rate. Maybe that's why it's expensive, but probably not. I mean, Snorlax, yeah, it's tough to grade, but it's also really popular. Whew. All right, who do we have next? We still got a few more base set, or we have 2 more base set packs. We still haven't pulled this Charizard yet. All right, we got James here, order 3053. Peek that Chew. I should be going to the Collecticon that's going to be in Charlotte. See Rattle Pokemon in here. Man, we pulled the no stage Blastoise. So I'm kind of on a high right now. We haven't pulled a Charizard yet, so I mean that could still happen. But after you pull no stage Blastoise, it's kind of tough to go up from there. All right, we got an Ivysaur, Pokemon Flute, Poliwag, Energy Removal, Abra. Got the Machop, Pidgey, Grass Energy, Psychic Energy. Did you guys put in there what you want? Gyarados. Always another solid pull. I think Gyarados would have had like a much higher popularity within base set if it wasn't just like printed into oblivion with a theme deck. Because like you could go buy any. There was the 4 theme deck cards. You had the Hitmonchan, the Gyarados, the Mewtwo, and the Ninetales. You know, Ninetales, Gyarados, and Mewtwo, those are all pretty sweet cards. Hitmonchan, it was actually one of the most playable cards you could get with that attack. I mean, it was a basic with 70 HP, did 20 damage with single energy, and 40 damage with 3 energies, which I know doesn't sound like a lot now, but that was pretty powerful. What was that? I think it was the Haymaker deck. I can't remember what the name of it was. All right, so let's get these in here. But thanks, James, for letting us open up your pack. I think we have one more shot if we're going to get that Zard. Who knows if it's actually going to happen? We've had 3 Hitmonchans. That's just crazy. So I'm seeing Poliwrath. Somebody else called it. There we go. All right. Brian, last pack of the base set openings, and then after this we're going to get into Fossil First Edition heavy packs. All right. And it's a Charizard artwork. Maybe we'll pull triple Dragonite tonight. That would be sweet. Sovereign says Charizard or Mewtwo. I see Venusaur. We haven't pulled a Venusaur yet. Had that double colorless energy. Got the Nidoran. Got the Potion. Nice looking Bulbasaur there. Onyx. Water Energy. Ooh, another Alakazam. So we doubled up on Alakazam, tripled up on Hitmonchan. So all in all, we had it was 9 different holos in this box. This one you can actually see the print line a little bit more. So I bet that other Hitmonchan I bet that other Alakazam was from that that sheet that seems to have better conditioned holos. And then this one is from like the standard one that we've been seeing, where it's pretty nice, but it's not like it has that print line across the bottom, and then you might find one print dot or so. It's so weird how they can be consistent on, you know, the condition of the surface and the edges and stuff. All right, guys. I think that's it for the base. So we did not pull the Charizard. But in my opinion, that Blastoise is definitely a step up from the Charizard. I don't think the price completely reflects that. Although, I mean, it might be pretty similar. PSA 9, PSA 10. Really with CGC, I don't even know what the market would be for that stuff. All right, let's see who is first for these fossil packs. All right, so we have that name and order 3064. Got a nice Lapras artwork right here. Let's see what we get. Let's see what he gets. Or she. Maybe you guys could tell me how to pronounce that. We did have a pack last night that had a Geodude, Graveler, and a Golem in it. Ooh, maybe we're going to have it again. If this next card is Graveler. It's not. But you did get the Golem, so that was pretty sweet. Geodude, Ekans, Tentacool, Energy Search, Recycle, Psyduck, Shieldr. Now, if you guys haven't refreshed yourself on the holos from Fossil, I can't remember what all they are. You got, was it Articuno, you got Ditto. Wait, who's the first one? You got Aerodactyl, Articuno, Ditto. You got Dragonite, Gengar, Haunter. You got Hypno. I'm trying to go in order, but I'm definitely messing that up. But you got Lapras, Moltres. You got Zapdos. You got Muck, Raichu. I'm trying to think. Who did I forget? I think I forgot a few of them. But those could be the different ones that you could guess for the pack. So if you want to put your call in there. Hitmonlee. Yeah, I forgot Hitmonlee. Let's see what else. Let's see if anybody put something in there. Did I don't think I said Lapras, did I? Ooh, Moltres. See, what I like about Fossil is it's got some popular Pokemon like Moltres. This one isn't usually as tough to grade in a 10, if I'm remembering right. Oh, that looks nice. That's a pretty clean Moltres. Yeah, that looks really good. I used to run a deck with this Wildfire too. Just build up the energies and then discard cards off the top of your opponent's deck. But you got cards like Dragonite, Gengar. You got the Articuno. Zapdos is a decent pull. Lapras didn't used to be popular because it was, one of the theme deck cards. However, if you can get that one in a 10, it's pretty expensive. Now, poor old Muck, the reason people get down on him is because he was from a theme deck and he was super easy to pull. So he wasn't popular or like expensive in any way. I was watching, there was some kind of reel that popped up for me where if somebody bought a heavy pack and there was a Muck inside of it, then they won like $100 or something. See, at least with Magneton, you couldn't get it from a theme deck. I think we did see a Magneton last time. I can't remember if we saw Muck or not. All right, so next up we have Tom. If possible, note raw approximate values of cards to hopefully avoid high import taxes when sending them over. Well, once we open up these booster packs, usually the values are a lot different than a sealed pack, so there'll definitely be a little bit of help put in there. Got Ezekiel, and he says, not the Muck I ordered, but that'll do just fine. That must have been his. Is that how I say your name? Is that a little bit closer? Because there was a lot of letters in there going on that I didn't really I really didn't know what was going on. There's the Graveler. Got a nice looking Golduck, Kabuto, Zubat, Energy Search, Ammonite, Psyduck, Horsey. If you haven't called it, go ahead and throw it in the chat. See what you have. Nice looking Ditto. Of course, I always prefer the Dragonite over the Ditto. But if I'm thinking right, with Pokemon Go, Ditto got pretty popular. I guess because he can transform into any Pokemon. I never caught a Ditto in the short time that I played Pokemon Go. Centering is a little bit different on this one. I wonder if that means we're going to get another Moltres with this centering. I guess we'll just be able to have to see. Got a little white dot right there too. Muhammad with another 10 memberships. Man, thank you so much. You're being extra generous tonight. Got Christopher, Badger, Carl, Aristotle, Dilliga. We got Scott. Who else we got in here? That Pokedude, Tiffany. Got In School and Ryan. all were just gifted a membership, and I think we just had somebody else give another 5 memberships. But thank you guys so much. If you can, throw a Mewtwo or a heart emoji down there in the chat. Because we got Braille Reader, who also just gifted 5 memberships. We got Probosaur, Dillis, Soar Green Day, and then Norman. Man, thank you so much. You guys, y'all are here like competing to see who can outgive each other. I love that. Seems like anytime we show up in one of these lives, we have so many different people jumping in here, giving stuff. And I know programmers, he used to be in here all the time. He would be in here more, but I believe he's been working late on a lot of these Tuesday nights. So we still remember what you did for us, man. But thanks, guys, for all of that. We've got Julian Stephen, member for 7 months. He says, how's it going, Rusty? Man, it's going pretty good tonight. Pulled the no stage Blastoise. I got to do that. I mean, it's not mine, but I still got to do it. That was a lot of fun. All right, so we have our first modern packs for tonight. We do have more fossil heavy packs coming. We're going to open up the full box, and I believe Spection has been keeping up with all the holos that have been pulled. And let's see, Westbrag, the stuff / scam with Elon Musk is sad, horrible dude was everywhere. The PokeTuber spaces. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I heard that, you know, there was I did watch the Rattle video. I was not aware that, you know, there was something going on with Elon Musk, but I hope that, you know, whatever it is, that it can get taken care of on both ends for both the customer and whatever is going on, you know, for him personally as well. All right, pack number 1. Was a dud. So we have here, got a lady and a Pyroar. It's a pretty cool looking Pyroar. See, we haven't opened up a Lost Origins now in a while because I haven't offered it for live openings, which I did tonight just to have something, a little something different that we hadn't did in a while. But I only offered this and Evolving Skies. Evolving Skies, my price did go up by $1 a pack, so $10 total. It went up from $79.99 to $89.99, and that was just because I'm getting low. I had to open up quite a few Charizard UPCs just to get a small amount of Evolving Skies, which what we're opening up tonight is still left over from whatever we had, and then I think going forward, whatever I have left will be coming from UPCs or some kind of restock. Man, how long has that piece of skin been sitting there? I hope that has been annoying you guys. Franklin says, who pulled the no stage? I don't even remember. I think it was some guy, he got the no stage, and maybe it was Alakazam. I can't remember what his other card was, but he pulled 2 packs. And I held it for a while. Had a lot of fun looking at it. It was in pretty good shape, too. It wasn't like all messed up. All Out Card says there's a new Pyroar art rare in Triple Beat. So I should be getting in Triple Beat, I don't know, anywhere from 2 days to a week from now. I really don't. Maybe even longer than that if something fell through. But I bought 100 boxes. We'll just see how it goes. Oh, what we got here? Nice. Got a Centiscorch VMAX. Got one of the full art trainer galleries. It's a very nice pull. I graded several of those from VMAX Climax. So hopefully Triple Beat. The guy didn't send me any tracking today. He was supposed to send me tracking. I'm hoping something didn't fall through and he wasn't able to follow up with what I ordered. But we'll see. They're very expensive. I couldn't believe how expensive it was. All right, one more pack for Samuel for his Lost Origin packs. Got a V-Star and another Greedent. Not too bad. You got one trainer gallery. You got the one full art and the one regular V. I'll show those again. Thanks, Samuel. And then I believe next we have Nicholas, who also bought some fossil. Well, he just bought one fossil heavy. Got him right here. There's his Zapdos artwork. Go ahead, throw in the comments what you think Mr. Nicholas is going to get from his fossil first edition pack. So, been meaning to get a tractor for a while now. I can't bring myself to pay, you know, what they cost for like that glorified lawnmower looking tractor that's brand new. I ended up buying like an 84 real old one. I'm hoping it works out. Krabby, Slowpoke. Got the Mysterious Fossil, Ammonite, Grimer, Horsey. Ooh, solid pull with the Raichu. This is one of those hollows from Fossil that pre-COVID, for some reason, this one was not expensive at all. Like, it was one of the cheaper ones. But after, it was definitely, this is definitely one of the more popular hollows, like price-wise. I mean, or at least the price seems to indicate that. It almost looks like a white dot the way the light's catching it, but I don't think that actually is. It looks like it just might be a little bit of a lip. But I did see it looked like some tiny print lines on the very bottom right. But, man, they're pretty tough to see. So, overall, that's a really nice condition Raichu. Let me put these here. Anybody call it? Sea Dragonites and Aerodactyls, Articuno. Did anybody call the Raichu? Well, we'll see. Keep up with how many you get right, and then we'll just see if anybody, we'll see who's the standout for making guesses at the end of the video. Just Yuri says, TC Gaming, is there an Era, Krabby, and Fossil? There is, but I believe it's only a limited. I don't think it's on the first edition, but it's just like the slash error, just where it's missing some ink. Which, because it's repeated all in the same way, and people have named it the slash error, it's one of those things that is, it gets its own name. Just like the first edition Butterfree, really it's just an ink bubble, but it was repeated so many times and it's been around for long enough that, yeah, it gets its own name. All right, here we go. We have Amistar. We have Magmar, Seadra, Psyduck, Shelter, Kabuto, Krabby, Slowpoke. Got the Mysterious Fossil. Got another Ammonite. There's our second Ditto. So we are seeing duplicates in this box as well. Man, I remember the first time I pulled 2 Articunos back to back from a Fossil box. Every time I see duplicates now in Fossil, that's what I think of. Because I think right before we had pulled those back-to-back hollows, I told myself, you know, I've seen duplicates many times, mostly from base set, but I had never pulled it from another WotC box, and it happened right after that. If I'm thinking right, it may have been another box where that had occurred, but it's in one of my YouTube videos somewhere. All right, Matthew, thank you for letting us open up your pack right there. I guess really though, I didn't give you guys much choice on these. These were only for live opening at first. If we ever get into a video and they don't sell through, then I'll offer them out sealed afterwards. Sometimes I do offer them out sealed before, like I think that's what we did last week with the Fossil. It just depends on what's going on and what's still available. Main reason I did it for live only with these is because we had sold through the base so quickly, and we had sold through Fossil first edition last week. Inspection, look at that. He's got all the hollows out. All right, 1, 2, 3. This is for Ephraim. I got on here. Yeah, order 3069. All right, so we got an Arbok, got a Magmar. Who's that? D0P3, Pokesnipes. Welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for joining in at the Charmander level. You got some little emojis you can throw in there now. Got the Ammonite Energy Search. You can kind of see that border. Maybe we should do it this way. I always do up. Aerodactyl. There we go. That's not a bad one. See that same print line right there. Definitely not as bad as base. We're only seeing it looks like one print line if it has it. Maybe a hint of a second one. Every time I see first edition Aerodactyl, I'm always looking right here for the pre-release stamp, hoping that one day I'll find one where they just accidentally stuck it in a pack, which I've never heard of anybody actually doing that, so you guys don't run with that. But I think it'd be cool. I'm always hoping for the crazy thing to happen. Maybe we'll get some really off-center hollows out of a box or a hollow shift. Oh man, that would be pretty epic. Daniel, member for 3 months, says collecting those months. Happy to be here. Thanks, man. Definitely appreciate it. Love how you guys stuck around even though I only do 1 live a week. I was doing 2 for a while there, but That was just a little too much for the work schedule and the family and everything. All right, so we have Muhammad here. Giveaway 10 Lost Origin, no bulk. So let me think of a keyword. Let me pull up the Nightbot. Let's do. Got my keyboard way off to the side. Make sure I got it. There we go. Control V. Keyword Modaman. So MODAMAN. All right, that'll be your keyword if you want to enter into this. Basically, any of the hits that come out of these 10 Lost Origin packs, they'll be yours. So it'll be drawn through Nightbot. It'll be announced through there as well. Now, if you have to try to get into the chat, I try to give you guys a minute or two because you do have to be subscribed to enter into the chat if I'm thinking right. I think I still have that as one of the settings. Electronic Mag Cargo. I remember when we first started doing lives, I didn't have that requirement. And so many people would enter into the giveaways and then they would just leave or they wouldn't be subscribed. So that usually is one of the requirements. But if you do win, ooh, look at that. Bennett and a Giratina V-Star. All you have to do is send me an email. It'll be right here. And you send me your address. Let me know what your username is because we might have multiple giveaways throughout the night. And then I will not ask you for shipping. So if anybody asks you to pay for postage or anything like that, just ignore it. This past week I had somebody in like Spain win something with 2 PSA graded or 2 CGC graded cards and a pack of other cards. I mean, it cost me like $30 to ship that out, and I still don't ask for it even in that situation. So if you win one of these giveaways and you get somebody saying, hey, you know, you need to pay for postage or it's one of those telegrams, just completely ignore that. It's going to be a scam. I'll take care of that. But yeah, Mo Demand. Thank you so much, Muhammad. You've already given out several memberships in this video, and now you're giving away 10 Lost Origin packets. And if you're in the USA, technically postage has already been paid for anyways by Muhammad. Wes Bragg said that Giratina is going up in price right now. Yeah, I heard it was pretty playable. Is that the reason that it's going up? Parasect and the Hoopa. 3 more packs to go. Oh wow, I didn't even notice how far we'd creeped up. We've already gained like 50 subs in this video. Had to be that Blastoise in the Rattle Raid. On top of, you know, all the regulars and the people giving away stuff. So definitely appreciate you guys. It's been a while since we've gained that many subs in a video. We've already done it in the first hour. Got a nice looking Roserade right there. We have 1 more booster pack to go. Let's see what we get. Another hit in here, and we're going to finish off with an Enamorous V. So not too bad for 10 packs. Got 5 hits. Just extra bulk. Got to start a bulk box because we will have more and more modern as we get a little bit later into this video. But yeah, there's your 5 hits. Let's see who the winner is. All right, we have Dean Stone. Gonna put your name on here now. So Dean, send me an email. Should be right there at the top of the screen. #1PokemonCollector@gmail.com. Let me know your shipping address and I'll get this out to you. There it is. Congratulations, man. Where'd my pop-out chat go? There it is. And you can actually have your stuff graded as well, but I won't send you an email in the morning. If you do want any of those cards graded with a pedigree or anything like that, mention that in the email, and I'll send you the instructions. There's a CGC grading link on my website, and the password's like TCA Live, something like that. And then, yeah, if you want to grade anything, you can. Otherwise, I will ship it out to you tomorrow. All right, we have a Lapras and a Zapdos artwork. Let's start with this Lapras. Rattle Raid. I see. I'm curious, is there anybody here in the chat that subscribed from the PokeRev raid. I don't even know how long ago, 6 months ago. Here's a nice Golem. Got to get that glare off of these packs. All right, so there's Golem, Graveler, Kingler. Can we get the... Oh, man, you did it. That's as close as I think you can get them together, unless, I guess, if you started with a Kingler or something. But you got the Geodude, Graveler, Golem, trifecta in one single pack, so that's pretty cool. And you're going to get a holo, too. So we got the Tentacool, Slowpoke. Oh, we got the Lapras. This can be a big money card. I asked about the Rev raid. Looks like we got a few people in here. Nice. And let me push that back out. Oh, got some really light print lines in the bottom right. But man, that's still very clean. Backside. Let's see if that bottom corner is... I don't think it's whitening. I think it's just the lip. And it catches a piece of light. I think. Yeah. So hard to tell for sure. If I get my face too close, then I'm like casting shade on it. But congrats on the Lapras, man. That's a lower pop card. It's usually like the chase play if you can get it in a 10. But otherwise, it's still a really cool card in the game. Pokemon. Cool Pokemon in the game. All right, we have Zapdos next. Still haven't pulled a Dragonite or a Gengar. Last week we pulled the Dragonite. We didn't see Articuno or Gengar. I would say those are like the solid, or the top 3 popular ones. I mean, I know there's a lot other Pokemon people really enjoy. But I would say that those 2 usually are in the top 3, or those 3 are in the top. Got Ghastly, Kingler. I mean, I really like Moltres. I mean, that one's pretty up there too. Ammonite, Shelter. Nicky Slicks. Thanks for the super chat, man. He said, "Yo, Rusty, have you pulled a Black Dot Charizard?" If I have, I didn't notice, because really that wasn't a thing until around 2020 or so. Before that, I didn't know too much about that one. Recycle. Oh, we got an Articuno. There we go. Man, did you guys see Quachansey's Hollow Shift Articuno that was graded by CGC? Man, that thing was epic. I used to have a few of those myself. Oh, it's a good looking Articuno. I think I saw a tiny print line that goes behind his ears. I think. Man, that is pretty clean. Pull it down here just a little bit. I think there might be... Just trying to tap on it, see if that white dot is actually there. Front side looks a little bit more clean. I think the back side does have a few white dots. We are in some pretty dim light here too. Man, congrats on that pull. You did pretty good with your 2 pulls. You got a Lapras and an Articuno. Whew. All right. What is next? Looks like we've got another. We've got 4 fossil packs in a row coming up now. All from the same person. Or all for the same person. And I think after this, so this will be the last vintage packs that we open up for tonight, if I'm looking at it right. Oh no, we got a few more later. We got at least one more later on. Yeah, I think so. After this, I think there's only one more. But we got plenty of Evolving Skies and stuff. All right, so this is Sonae, order 3073, and I went ahead and pulled this one out. She wanted to make sure that I had the 4 packs. I say she. I'm not even sure. Sonae. I might not even be saying it right. Sunny. Sonae. What do you guys think? All right, here we go. We have Aerodactyl. Yeah, you would think if they could get cards decently printed well back in WotC, like by now, they should have it like perfected. But WotC has always been criticized for its condition straight out of pack. So it's kind of funny that people are comparing it to modern still. on the English side anyways. Japanese quality is just a different level. Ekans. Ooh, Gengar. Oh man, look at that holo. Wow. There we go. Man, it's a good looking fossil box. Condition looks pretty clean too on the back side. Man, that is a good way to start out. You still got these 2 packs plus the other pack from your single pack order. Whew. Sorry, I didn't give you guys too much time to guess. All right, so if you haven't already, go ahead and try to put in your guess for the next one. We've got the Zapdos artwork. I forgot the Gengar was one of the emojis. Franklin, he's throwing out the booze. The little ghosts. All right, 1, 2, 3. Wheezing, Graveler, Golbat. You got the Grimer again. Shelter, Tentacool, Slowpoke, Zubat. Maybe we'll get the Haunter Hollow to go with it. Mysterious Fossil. Close. Got the Hypno. Yeah, you can see the print lines a little bit there on the bottom. Which Hypno, with its dark hollow, is usually a little bit tougher to see that print line. I'll definitely, if I had to pick, which one I was going to get print lines on, it would definitely be the Hypno. Because that Gengar, man, it sees a pretty decent uptick if you get that one graded high. 1, 2. All right, you got 2 Psychic Pokemon so far. The guy before us, he went with the Articuno and Lapras. He went 2 for 2 on Water type. See what you get from this Lapras pack now. See Pokédeck in here. Law told me about the Blastoise. Yeah, that was man, that was sweet. Can't believe that happened. It's like last week I was hoping for it, and then this week, it happened. Got the Ghastly, Grimer, Kabuto. Let me get those a little higher. Tentacool. Y'all let me know if these if there's a big glare and I'm not moving it. Slowpoke, and then the Magneton. I think he kind of went downhill. You start off with the Gengar, then you go to the Hypno, and you finish with the Magneton. Maybe you'll get it to match your electric type or your lightning type. You'll get a Zapdos to match it in the last pack. There's the Magneton. I remember there was a time when I had like 20 of these pack fresh, just first edition, and for whatever reason, when I took a scan of it, it didn't have eyeballs in the middle of it. I don't know why, but for whatever reason on that scan, it didn't have the eyeballs in the middle. And I had people who kept buying my first edition Magneton. They're like, oh man, it's not the one in the picture. I want my money back. And I couldn't figure out why it was until one of them finally said, well, in the picture, you've got like a misprint one. For some reason, there's no eyeballs. Like, I don't know what happened, if there was some weird setting on my 2000 Windows that took away the eyeballs or what it was. But yeah, I mean, it was a thing. All right, we've got one more for Sine. And then after this, we've got some Lost Origin and Evolving Skies packs to open up. So if you guys have been sticking around for the vintage stuff, then we'll be getting into a little bit of modern after this. We do have another, I think one more fossil heavy pack to open up a little bit later, unless I'm counting wrong. Yeah, Spectre says we've got 10 holos. So we've got 2 chances left for the Dragonite if we're going to pull it tonight. All right, we got the Tentacruel, Mr. Fuji, Amistar, Zubat, Gambler, Recycle, Krabby. Got the Shelter, Ekans, Mysterious Fossil, Kabutops. Classic fossil card, kind of defines the set. Every time I see Kabutops now, I think about how, Kabutops got holos, but the Amistar, he just never really did in the old sets. Maybe we'll pull another Hitmonlee Stain era. That would be pretty cool. But 2 videos in a row now. We pulled the No Stage Blastoise. That was this video, and then last video we pulled the Hitmonlee with that stain on it, because I'd forgotten about that one. All right, let me get these put up. Yeah, I remember my very first computer that my parents had. It rocked the 95 Windows, right? and they upgraded like the entire computer memory from 200. It was 256 megabytes. It was 128 before that. Then it upgraded to 256. You know, like, can you imagine? Like our cell phones have 20 times that now. But that was the entire computer. But you have to understand, like, technology back then was a floppy disk with 8 megabytes. If you knew how to use those, then you were pretty high tech. All right, so we have Muhammad next. Lost Origin is a gift for Spection. So Spection, he got your gift last week. I don't know if you guys know this, but Spection, he won a giveaway, and then he gifted that stuff to Muhammad. And then now it looks like Muhammad has bought Spection some Lost Origin packs. No bulk, and then he's also got himself some Evolving Skies. So we're going to start off with the gift from Muhammad to Spection. Let's see if we can get him some nice pulls here. There was he pulled a couple golds one time in a giveaway for somebody. All right, we have the Magnezone V. There's one hit already. Yeah, Golem could have definitely been a holo. I agree with that one. Yeah, goat to goat. Both Muhammad and Spection, those guys are always in here participating. Which, got a lot of you in here who seem to show up every week, and I definitely appreciate it. I know a lot of you guys keep it clean. Definitely keeps the chat running smooth. Lou said it was an Alt-Art Giratina. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was. And the thing is, Muhammad really didn't buy a whole lot for himself this stream. He bought a lot for other people. Had the giveaway, the 10 Lost Origins earlier, and then 10 Lost Origins now. And then he's got 20 Evolving Skies for himself. I know what he wants. He wants that Moonbryon. Hopefully we can get it for him. Got the Drapion V-Star. And if you guys don't know, this guy right here, this is actually going up for sale. I think it's Thursday, or it might be tonight. I can't remember. But this is the Miriam that he pulled on stream when we did some Violet EX boxes, and it got the perfect 10. And so this is actually going to auction. If any of you were interested in it, but that's the one that was pulled by Muhammad, which you guys should see it in a video soon enough. Wow, look at that! Got a nice Pikachu V. There you go, Spection. Good looking card. Luminion, Poliwrath. Still got 3 packs to go. Got the Rotom V. Man, you get some decent hits in here. Got the 1 V-Star, the 1 Radiant, 2 Vs, and then you got the... What's that? Is that a Trainer? Yeah, it's a Trainer Gallery. Be cool if we pulled the VMAX too. There's another V. Got the Kyurem. Lost Origin packs aren't doing too bad tonight. Last pack. Nothing in that one. All right, man. Spection, these are coming to you. Send me the address again that you want this stuff shipped out to, and we'll definitely get it to you. Gift from Muhammad. Now the next gift, or the next 20 packs, these are for Muhammad. You can see it right here. It's Evolving Skies. We'll lay them out a little bit. Maybe we can luck out. Pack number 1, we got a Rayhan. I think last week we didn't do it. I think we maybe did 200 Evolving Skies, and we ended up pulling, I think it was 3 alternate arts. I mean, it was still pretty good. It's just the centering was quite off on them, and none of them were really that like prominent. It was like a Duraludon. I can't remember this guy right here. I can't remember what the other 2 are. In fact, it might have been 2 Duraludons. Maybe you guys can remember what they were. The Golurk, maybe? I'm thinking maybe it was the Golurk. Altaria, Appleton. How many hits do you think Mo's going to get out of his 20 Evolving Skies packs? Anthony, if you send me an email, I'll see what I can do. Typically, all of these packs are going to be going straight into the trash can behind me. But if you send me an email, I can go back to the trash and find a decent artwork for each one of them. Or at least I should be able to anyways. Yeah, so Braille says it was 2 Golurks. $12 hits, 6 hits, 9, 6, 5. Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of 4. You guys are hoping for the most for him. I hope he does get that many hits though. 69, 7, 7. Typically we see about 2 hits per 10 packs on average. Well, really, I want to say it's closer to less than 2 per 10 packs. At least for Evolving Skies anyways, because you have to, it doesn't have trainer gallery or anything like that. The Johnny said, he's saying 3. Got a Derek with a 4. Right now we're at 3 and we've got 6 packs left. Hoping it comes. Come on, Mo. Got the Gyarados V, so we're up to 4. 4 packs left. Will it happen? And then after this, we've got, I believe, our last fossil. Nice Gyarados VMAX. We're up to 5 hits. 2 packs to go. Alright, here it is. Last pack, Mo. Inspection said, I would love to see the variety packs return. You know, I've actually still got like 20 or so of those things. I think I've got them set in the sealed section. Alright, Mo. No Moonbreon tonight. But not too bad on it. You got 5 hits out of your 20 packs. Westbrack said, have you exhausted all the packs from the Zard UPCs that you thought might be the error batches with the alt arts after hit? Yeah, so those are gone. But I do have a new batch from Charizard UPCs with Evolving Skies packs that I haven't even went into at all yet. So those might be in the next round of Evolving Skies that I sell through. Most likely, it's just going to be regular Evolving Skies packs. You know, I think we just hit a fluke with that. And because these are from a different location too, it's not from the same place. All right, here we go. We have Andrew with his Zapdos fossil. Maybe we can finish with the Dragonite. What do you guys think? We're gonna do it? Can we do it? All right. Got Weezing, Arbok, Cloyster, Zubat, Recycle, Mysterious Fossil. Got the Kabuto, Horsey. Muhammad says giveaway Evo hits. Uh-oh, you know what that got? You know what that means, guys. Got an Energy Search and Haunter. It would have been cool if there was like a, I've never seen it on first edition. I don't think it's on first edition. The Ink Smear, I believe, is only on limited. Well, we got the Haunter, got the Hypno, got the Gengar, got all of the fossil Pokemon. Man, that looks to be in really nice shape, though. It's a good-looking Haunter. All right, Andrew. All right, so if you're here for Vintage Pack opening, I believe that is all of the Vintage Packs. Feel free to stick around. We've got plenty of Modern left in. In fact, we're getting ready to do another giveaway because Mo just gave away his stuff. And what's next? I think Lost Origin is next. We get Mo's packs back, or Mo's hits back out. So let me find. Yeah, new keyword. Let's do. There we go. All right. This is going to be a little bit shorter because I don't feel like typing out a whole lot. Losto, like for Lost Origin. That would be the keyword if you want to enter the giveaway for the hits that Muhammad had from Evolving Skies, because he's been giving away Evolving Skies or Lost Origin stuff. But look at that. Got an Umbreon VMAX, got a Rayhan, Gyarados VMAX. Some pretty decent cards there. So if you want to enter that giveaway, all you have to do is put that into the chat. Just LOSTO one time. Just put it in there once. But while that's going through, you guys are going to have a minute to do that. We will do another base box break next week, mainly because this was a really nice box, but somehow I punctured it or it was there and I missed it. But we're going to do this one a little bit differently. I'm going to tell you guys about that now since you've stuck around for a while. I'm going to probably send out an email tomorrow sometime about it, or not an email. I'll probably post it to the members first in the community tab, and then after that I'll open it up after a certain amount of time, as long as it doesn't sell through. But we're going to do unweighed again. However, what I'm going to do is you buy your packs however you want unweighed. In the video itself, when we get to your packs, we'll actually weigh them out, and if they are light, I'll just ship them to you sealed. If they end up having a heavy weight, to the best of my knowledge, which base set's usually pretty simple, then we'll open them up if they're heavy. So if you have a heavy pack, then it'll get opened like normal. If it's a light pack, then we're not going to open it. I'll just ship it to you sealed. That way you don't lose as much value. And we may do this format more going forward. It's easy with sets like base, fossil, and jungle. Some other sets I wouldn't risk that with, like Team Rocket. Base set 2 other sets, they can be a lot more tough because the weight range can vary. But let me know what you guys think about that. That way we're not opening up light packs that for sure that we could have weighed out. And if I get a lot of bad feedback about it, maybe we'll just do the heavy and I'll sell the lights on my own, and we could do that method like we saw this past week. But this gives you a chance to be able to get a holo for the unweighed price. But if you get a light, at least you do retain the sealed pack value. Let me know what you think, and let's see who won this. Winner, we have Soul Factor. Hopefully that'll stick. So Soul Factor, all you have to do to claim these hits from Muhammad is send me an email. Should be there at the top of the picture. #1PokemonCollector@gmail.com. Let me know your username and your mailing address. And as long as I don't get more than one Soul Factor emailing me, I'll have this out to you tomorrow. Thanks again, Muhammad, for giving away those hits. Definitely appreciate it. You're always very generous. Let's see who we have next. I believe the unweighted cost, it was $450. I'm going to keep it at $450. We sold out last time $450. It'd be the same for this one, I think, because I got this box for the same price. I'm actually having to pay more for my next round of boxes, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But for now, for this one, it would be at the $450 per pack price, which was the same price of what we had before. All right, so for this order, we have Keong, which I know I've seen you at least once before. I think you got one PSA order out right now, and then he also won a giveaway. I believe one of his cards from the giveaway may have been one of the cards that went. I can't remember. But he's got 20 Lost Origin, no bulk. What do you think, guys? How many hits? So it wasn't an alt. Muhammad just decided to give away his stuff. Which we've got chance for alternate arts tonight because it's Lost Origins and Evolving Skies. Let's see what we get out of here. So far, it's looking like you guys think it's a pretty good idea. Feel free to let me know why it wouldn't be a good idea if you want to. That's completely fair. Most likely what I would do is open the box, make sure there's 36 packs, and then I would just... We could shuffle them or something if you guys want to, but I don't think it really matters. We could just go straight down the left or straight down the right for the number count or whatever. But I like to give people who bought 3 packs an art set too. But as soon as that, it's your order, 3 base set packs, we'll pull 3 off and then we'll weigh them right there. And if it's a heavyweight, then bam, we'll open it. If not, then we'll just set it to the side, and I'll put it with the rest of your stuff. we have here? Channel 8. What is that? Channel 808 Life MTHI with the super chat. Thanks so much. He says you should be at 1 million subscribers with the passion you put into your channel. And aloha to all from Hawaii. Man, I appreciate that. You know what? I think if I had 1 million subscribers, the channel would be a lot different. I'll tell you what, these Lost Origin packs so far not being as friendly as what we've seen so far. So I'm hoping it warms up. But how's the weather in Hawaii? I've been to Hawaii once, and you know it was actually pretty nice. It's got us wanting to go back. My wife, she's really wanting to go on vacation right now. Spec just says if it's another super heavy, pack, so they could weigh there into unscrupulous hands. Not accusing anyone of anything. I know, but it's so hard to avoid something like that because people can always take advantage of a situation, and it's not like I can never sell the packs that are light. Like even the packs from the recent super heavy boxes. I mean, they're sitting on my website now. They're lights, but if somebody decides to resell them as heavy, you know, they could probably get away with it. But eventually, it's going to get caught up with them because once people start opening those packs, they're going to see that there's not hollows in there. But yeah, I totally agree. It's just I can't be responsible for other people's misdeeds. I could just make sure that all the information I have is out there. Maybe if you go to buy a dark pack and you know it has a weight that they can't verify from other boxes, keep in mind that maybe it comes from one of my boxes. Same thing with the fossil stuff. One, two, three, four. Thought we had something there. All right, we got the Kabu. Packs are definitely getting better now. You know, started off pretty slow for you there, Keong, but he says, I'm on Oahu. Man, I don't even know what that second word is. Live in Squeezy. I live up north, and we have like 1.5 feet of snow. We haven't seen snow this whole season. Ooh. Got a nice Lost Vacuum Gold Rare, or Secret Rare. I guess it's not really the gold. Paul says, come to UK. Great Britain. Haven't been there, but ironically enough, we were just doing a Viking map quiz for my daughter, and she was saying, my daughter said she wanted to go to England, and my wife said the same thing, and then she was like, I want to go to France too, and I don't know. I really like where I'm at. I like North Carolina, but I don't mind traveling. I just think, you know, where we're at, we might not have all the resorts or the Eiffel Tower and anything crazy like that, but I like the outdoors and the beautiful weather and everything that we have. Madman Paul, good to see you, man. One more pack, and then we will announce. Well, no, we already did the giveaway. I saw somebody put Losto in there, and like, yeah, that's right. We've already did the giveaway. All right, last pack. All right, so overall not too bad. Let's see what you got here. We'll go over it. Get the bulk down here. Didn't get any alternate arts or anything like that. But you got a full art, you got a secret rare, another full art. There you have one of the trainer galleries. Got a Radiant, a couple V's. Definitely appreciate it. I think we have Anthony next. And he bought 10 Evolving Skies as well. So let's see what he has here. What do you guys think? How many hits is Anthony going to have in his 10 packs? And look, we've got new here, loving every minute. I believe this is the Anthony that, well, I'll look at these other packs. I'll try to save you an art set of booster packs. There's the Lilligant. There we go. That one ripped really nice. There you go. So there's a Sylveon. Samuel, what's up again, man? He says, thanks for opening my packs live. Well, thanks for participating, man. No problem. Wasn't too bad. A nice Umbreon pack there. Look at y'all. 6 hits. 2, 5, 3, 4. I'm probably gonna, I would guess 1 or 2. It's Evolving Skies, man. If he gets 6, though, he's going to be on a roll. All right, so there's the Duraludon. If you get 4, I could see that, but it would be tough. You got 1. There's the Noivern. Spection says, it makes me wonder if there's a link between this super heavy print run and the no stage Stoys. I wish there was to the Wartortle as well, because then have a little extra there. Wait, we already got the Duraludon. I think we still need the Rayquaza. West Bragg says, nobody's going to complain if you break out the pack/box for another giveaway. I remember the good old days. Yeah, I know. We did giveaways half the stream. Whew. We had that when Rev rated, what was it, like 53 giveaways in one video? It was nuts. Alright, here's the Rayquaza. So it looks like we got you an art set for packs as well. Ooh, there we go, Volcarona. Alright, so we got 2 hits. You at least hit the usual average. Aroma Lady, Talonflame, 3 packs to go. I mean, I guess technically I was born in Rocky Mount. That was more eastern, but I lived, after 6, I moved towards the western part of the state. We're about an hour from Tennessee border. Definitely more redneck country. Alright, last pack. Here we go. Can we see this Moonbreon? Braille says, I remember when I won 2 giveaways back to back. Alright. You got the 2 hits. Sorry, Anthony. No Moonbreon for you in this video, or at least in these packs. I can't remember who's all got what next. I know we still had a few packs left at the beginning of the video. But it wasn't much. It was just that it was Evolving Skies and Lost Origins. That was about it. Alright, here we go. Who's next? Alright, we have Misty. Happy birthday, Will. They said that they had bought their kid some packs. I think that's so cool when a parent does that. Like you could ever make that out. But Will, happy birthday, man. See what you get from your Lost Origin packs. Yeah, all that wheel spinning, and we were doing all that off of a laptop, remember? And it was just like, that stuff. I'm surprised the laptop made it as long as it did. So I stopped using that laptop for about 2 or 3 weeks, and all of a sudden, like, Wi-Fi disappears. Like, I can't even get on the internet now with that computer. It's like a brand new, almost $2,000 computer or laptop, and for whatever reason, I mean, it still hooks up with an Ethernet cord just fine, but all like the Wi-Fi options are completely gone on it. So, wish I knew more about computers. I tried looking up a fix for it, and then I was following different prompts on things and removing stuff and reinstalling. Man, no hits in those first 5 packs. Maybe the second 5 packs will warm up. I could never figure it out. Come on, Will. Don't worry, if you don't get a hit, you get some free packs. I don't know what I have around me though. Never uncut sheet ever. Yeah, the fossil uncut sheet, that one's sold. The looks like the Neogenesis is going to be going to auction. Is Will in here? Ooh, there we go. At least you got a pretty good one once you did get a hit. Look at that. Rainbow Rare Giratina V-Star. What a hit, dude. Way to go. And I heard that one was going up too. I remember asking if it was based off of playability, but I don't ever remember looking to check. Scotty says, sounds like a driver issue. Probably was. It might have been a user error. I used to get that a lot. Yeah, the Neo Genesis, it had several $2,000 and $2,500 offers, but eventually somebody come along with a $4,500 offer, and the consignee took that. All right, Will, you had 2 hits. You had the 1 Trainer Gallery, and then you had the Giratina V-Star. It's pretty low for Lost Origin, but the Giratina Rainbow Rare, I mean, that's a pretty nice one. So I'd rather have a low amount of hits and have a good one like that than just have a bunch of regular Vs. All right, who is next? We have Matthew. Also bought 10 Evolving Skies. Derek says, how do you ship uncut sheets? Typically, rolled up. That's usually the safest way. I like using a 3-inch thin wall PVC tube that's cut right over 30 inches. Then I roll it up and send it that way, because then a truck could run over it. Well, I mean, if you get the thick wall, a truck can run over it. Thin wall, they can stomp on it all they want. They're probably not going to damage it. But I was actually shipped these sheets a little differently. They put them in a smaller tube, but then they put the tube inside of a box. And I don't know, it seemed pretty safe. So I'm probably going to ship out the same way that I got in for this Fossil uncut sheet. Neuburn. All right, first hit on pack number 3. How many hits is Matthew going to get in his 10 packs? The Neo, oh wait, did I say? Sorry, the Fossil uncut sheet. Just to make sure, the Fossil uncut sheet is the one that sold for $4,500. The Neo Genesis Common, I'm not expecting to reach quite that high, but nobody sent in offers. I did have a few people ask about it, asking what he would take, but nobody would actually tell me what they were offering. So Neo Genesis hasn't had any verbal official offers if anybody is interested. Otherwise, it'll probably list it in auction in a few more days. I'll go ahead and get it set up, but if you want to send me an offer, send it right here. All right, second 5 packs. We already got 2 hits. So you may not be getting any more hits. I hope not. I hope you get some good stuff. Inspection says he'll put in an offer. Nice. Yeah, just send that to my email. Chaos Emperor. Look at that. Pulling out some Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember visiting your storefront 2016. Told you how I just picked up a first edition Shining Charizard for $350, and you said I overpaid. Yeah, that sounds like me. If you still have it, you're doing good now. I remember there was a guy. His name was Travis, and he had a gambling problem. Like his dad would give money, and he liked to gamble it out at different slot machines and stuff. But every now and then he would invest in like high-end Pokemon stuff. Did the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! There was one day that I wasn't there when he come in. He had first edition LOB Blue Eyes. He had Dark Magician LOB first edition, DDS Blue Eyes. All these were PSA 10, by the way. Crystal Charizard and a Gold Star Charizard. Those 5 he was wanting $1,400 for, all PSA 10. And my guy did not buy them because he didn't have permission to spend that much money, or he didn't want to without asking me first. And we lost out on the deal. Still haunts me a little bit. Last pack. Arctivish V. So you got 3 hits. A little bit better than average. Still nothing crazy in there, though. Rayquaza VMAX probably the best one. Did I open up a Vivid Voltage? Was there more than one Vivid Voltage? Yeah, let me just take one of these. If there was more than one Vivid Voltage, let me know. I think my mom sorted these. I found a Charizard UPC coin stuck in between some packs earlier. There's one, and then we'll throw in an extra just to make sure. Here we go. There we go. Got a nice little Medicham V from the bonus pack because you got some Vivid Voltage stuff. All right, cool deal. All right. Next up, I believe we have Lost Origin, and then after that, it's whatever was placed on the website after we went live. Which there wasn't a ton left. I think there was only like maybe 3 sets of Evolving Skies and possibly 3 or 4, maybe only 2 sets of Lost Origin. All right, so there's Matt. Dustin says, is Crown Zenith going to be up for sale next week? Do you guys want Crown Zenith up for sale? Because it could. I'm getting in some 10s, so I could break down the 10s. Chaos Emperor, why did the storefront close? Oh, and yeah, I do still have that Charizard. Well, nice. Good job. I'm keeping that one. The storefront closed mainly because, honestly, it was a lot of fun, but it was very time consuming for me. We were getting ready to have another kid, and I felt like I always had to be there. It was a lot of fun, but it was also very expensive. Just the overhead alone, I could take the overhead just for 3 months and build this building and have more or just as much square footage, but all to myself pretty much, and I wouldn't have to have that monthly upkeep. Also, at that time, we had just, we had a Pokemon League, so that was fun. I did have people that I trusted that was working there. There was a lot of things that were going on that were really good, but I couldn't focus on the collection either. So when I quit, it was almost like a relief. I just didn't have that burden of, man, look at that. Nice rainbow rare. I didn't have that burden of always having to be there, being worried about stuff that's at the shop. Didn't have to worry about the bills and the workers' compensation insurance and all these different things that can really add up when you have a physical game store. It was always really cool getting to see the people that were there and to play with the kids and to meet the people. Like that was always fun. The money, I could have figured out, but at the same time, rent was, I can't even remember what it was. I want to say it was like $1,800 or $1,200. It's over $1,000 or so, for rent, which was cheap for a 2,500 square foot. But the paying the employees and the workers' compensation insurance and the utilities and all the different things that can add up. I don't have those same costs. Working out of my own building, and I can just literally roll out of bed and I'm here. So while it was fun, it was also very stressful compared to just being right beside of the collection and being able to do this kind of stuff really whenever I wanted. Oh crap. Sometimes I get a little long-winded with those answers, and I forget to look at chat. Started off really good with these packs. Hit a little dry spell. I'm hoping we can finish up. Here, I'll put up a poll. All right, there we go. Now we'll still do the base set next week as well, but if you guys want Crown Zenith as one of the modern packs to open up, y'all let me know here. And if not, then I'll put in something different. Like I threw in Lost Origin this week because we hadn't did that in a while, but I still left the Evolving Skies in case you guys wanted to do it. Inspection. Oh wait, no, he was answering somebody. Never mind. Justin says my ears are still ringing from earlier. You ain't gonna let me live that one down, huh? I remember when I did the heavy Neogenesis double pack reveal with the Typhlosion and the Slow King, or the double Slow King. I can't remember what it was, and I reacted pretty loud. People kept telling me about that reaction for a long time. Nice rainbow rare Iskin. Dustin says would have bought some tonight. There we go. Looks like it's pretty slanted for people wanting to still see Crown Zenith next week. Ross says, if you had to guess, what is the value of the Neogenesis uncut sheet? I just want to see if it's out of my price range. I'll tell you, it's hard to say because this sheet back in the day, you could literally find for like 20 bucks. And then, I mean, you could find fossil uncut sheets as well for $50. So that should give you some price reference. Same time, Charizard first edition base set was about $100. And so I'm used to that. Thinking back to those days. But I think the cheapest on eBay is like $5,000 or something. But I don't think it's a $5,000 sheet. I think it's probably closer to the somewhere between 1 and 3 range. But I really don't know because so few sell, and now people value uncut sheets quite a bit. In Neo Genesis, even though it's one of the more common sheets that you can find, it's literally a common sheet, like common rarity. It's uncut sheets in general. I mean, they're just tough to find. So the fact that they've dried up and increased so much in price, I don't know. I mean, what sheet wouldn't have potential nowadays? Since we've been able to see that one has. Like it's already surprised me beyond what I thought it would have been priced at. And I don't think the guy's really interested in, a low offer with that, because if it's going to go low, I think he just wants it to go to auction. All right, so we've got, looks like 5 orders in. This is probably the rest of whatever's on the website. So let's see who's first here. Man, I got something in my eye. Got Nicholas. This is order 3083. He bought 10 Evolving Skies. We'll get these opened up. All right, guys, how many hits is Nicholas going to get? I think he's going to get... I think we've been doing pretty good tonight. I think he's going to get 3 hits. What do you guys think? Three, five. Well, I'm glad some of you like those long-winded answers. How much is the Nessa now? Has anybody ever seen a fossil non-KB Toys holo sheet? I've seen the regular rare non-holographic one, but I haven't seen a holo one that wasn't. 10 hits. 4, 3, 4. Got 1s, got 2s. Zard lurking. He's calling the 0. Grant saying 1 banger and not jack otherwise. Same thing with Nick. He's calling for 1 big hit. Maybe we'll see the move around now. All right, there's the first 5 packs. Whole lot of bulk. All right, what else we got? Looks like Zard Lurkin's the only 0. I called 3 on this one. So far, 0. This is about $8 right now. Nothing there. We'll have to break out some of that. I think I've got a few celebration packs off to the side. 2 packs to go. Pokemonster purchased 100 base set booster packs on clearance for $250 each. Man, had some nice pulls. I think you probably had all the pulls for 100 packs. Oh, Zard Lurkin called it. All right, so let's do. So I got a small stack of celebrations right here for just in case something happens. Lemon Squeezy, do you know if you have Neo Discovery for sale? I do not right now. That last Neo Discovery box went pretty quickly. Sold it. Completely sealed. So far, still no hits. Oh man, I might have to get some more packs if we don't get a hit in this last celebrations. Maybe it'll be in this one. Got the Flying Pikachu V. All right, so you got 1 hit. I mean, you got some extra hollows to go along with your Evolving Cries. Nobody's hit the big money tonight though. All right, Nicholas. There you go. Nicholas, are you in here? Did you see it? All right, next order we have Brent. Order 3084. 10 Lost Origins, no bulk. All right, 3, 6, 9, 10. Is that right? Yeah. All right, let's see what he gets. Guard lurking, you were right though. All right, if you were in here for the vintage openings earlier, let me know in the chat, how many vintage hollows did you call correctly before that they were pulled? I want to see who had the most. And don't lie now. You're not going to win anything. This pack feels thicker. It has a white code card, so I probably got that wrong. Oh, look at that. Orbeetle VMAX. Evolving Skies takes no prisoners. Yeah, you either win or you don't. There's a double hit. Got a Banette and a Zoroark. Lost Origins is starting to be a little bit more kind. Muhammad said orders are closed. Yes, I only had 200 modern for tonight. It was like 100 Evolving Skies, 100 Lost Origin, and then it was all of the base and the fossil. If there's nothing else left, I don't think there is. Looking at the last 5 orders that I saw. Hisuian Zoroark. Sovereign says he got 3 right. Oh, can anybody beat that? Magnezone V-Star. Man, these packs are doing pretty good for 10 packs. Seen a couple 2s. Timmy Ho. I'm going to assume your name is Timmy. Drapion V-Star. Derek said, I willed the Articuno to show itself. Jonathan, you missed the early part where you missed the Blastoise. Unless you saw that part. All right, here we go. It wasn't too bad. 6 hits. I think we still got 3 more orders. I'll have to look. Looking like we're going to be around 10 o'clock for this stream, which isn't too bad. Definitely earlier than last week. I see Kenneth on here. Make sure I don't mess one of these orders up too. What do you get? You got same thing, Lost Origin, no bulk. Order 385. Let's see what we got here. Do I got enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, got like 2 packs extra right there. These might be the packs we do for the final giveaway. All right, Kenneth, let's see what you get. You live in North Carolina, so I was wondering if you ever had Duck Donuts. They're the best. I've had Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' Donuts, but probably the best around here is Donut Life. You get like a £1.5 donut for $1.50. Them things are huge. You can ask them to put more custard in your Long John or whatever you want to call it, the long thing with chocolate on top. I used to be a Krispy Kreme aholic, but them donuts are tiny now. And they don't put hardly any filling in there. Dust Ox. Wes Bragg says, I'm thinking this is the first time we've ever seen a no-stage Blastoise ever pulled. It's the first time that I've ever seen one pulled. If anybody's got a video that they know of where one has been pulled, I would like to see it. Spiritomb. Matt says, would you guys send a first edition fossil Ditto to be graded? All up to you, man. I sent my, what I have last week, I think I had the Fossil Magneton because I bought myself a pack. I think I ended up sending my Magneton. I went ahead and went with the pedigree on it, just for memory for myself. I mean, you spent $600 on the pack, $20 to grade the holo just to get it encased. Usually isn't too bad, but you can still send it to PSA for cheaper. But then you have to pay for your own shipping and stuff, and it ended up being a little bit more. Oh yes, Ross, I did see where he shouted me out for, I think it was consignment or something, but you're saying from where it's the most legit person to buy from? Is that, there we go. I can't remember, but yeah. Yeah, Rattle, he's been pretty good to me, man. He's rated me out like 4 times now. Which, for the consignments, if you guys do consign from me, you get like a little Google Doc. I've got this thing at the bottom where it has his Discord link if you guys want to like do free advertisement, but you got to work for it yourself. You got to like do a self-promotion type thing. It's completely separate from myself. I'm not even in the Discord. I don't think I'm in anybody's Discord, but from what I hear, that's a pretty good place to post that kind of stuff too, because people, it just gets extra eyes on it. And if there's anything wrong with something, they're going to let you know on there. All right, so here's, this might be the last order. I don't know. So we got 20 Evolving Skies here. That's Lost Origin. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, and 20. Aaron, what's up, man? I assume this is the Aaron I know. Gonna do 4 of these. Typically it takes 2 if I'm gonna do 10 packs with bulk. 2 of 4. And then I'm gonna check the other order because I think that might be ship sealed. Because I don't think I've got anything past that. So let me see what Tiffany had. Yeah, that's a ship sealed. Okay, so this is the last order that we're going to do tonight. So let me get a word set up for the Nightbot. Let's do it's going to be final, but spelled with 3 L's. That will be the keyword. And so if you win this one, you'll have the final giveaway of the video. But while we wait, we're going to open up Aaron's booster packs. I see Rattle Pokemon still in here. He just threw me a heart. Don't think I haven't noticed your videos have been getting cleaner. You know, other than that one where you were pissed off at that guy here recently. But they don't seem to have as much cussing going on in them. Which I like. That's great for my ears. Here we go. All right, after you put in your final word for the chat or whatever to enter the giveaway, let me know how many hits is Aaron going to get from his 20 Evolving Skies packs. So far it said 0. 2, 3. Yeah, there's more packs here. There we go. Like I didn't count them right for a second. And of course, if there's a Moonbryon or something like that, we're just going to add 3 more packs to the giveaway. Any alternate art. Justin Westbragg, one of the most active people in the chat, and they never win. Ooh, man, these evolving skies are rough. There it says -2. I'm seeing 2, 5, 3, 3, 3. Seeing lots of threes. Got a reverse holo Pikachu. I gotta tell you what, I'm gonna package this stuff up. Maybe this second set of packs will do good, because we went 10 packs in a row, no hits, right? So this is at least another 10 packs. There's that. Put these in here too. Ray on the way. I feel it. Somebody's calling it. Who was that? Gym Leader Gravy. I hope you get it right, man. Hey, I hope there's a Moonbreon in every one of these packs. We see something nuts. Okay. It's a Regieleki. Looking kind of rough. If you go 0 for 20, I will go grab another 20 Evolving Skies packs, and then that'll be your new 20 packs. So I think at this point you should probably hope for no hits in the next 7 packs. Six to go. It might happen. Zygarde. Wow. You'd be from a different box. I don't have 20 Evolving Skies packs here. I'm gonna have to go find them. But we're getting pretty close here. Loudred, Pinsir. Let's see what he gets. Nothing there. That's a double Raichu pack. Alright, here's for all of the marbles. It's a white code card, so I think you're good. I think you just got yourself a fresh 20 packs. Alright, you guys got to give me a second. I got to find those things. So you have extra time to enter the giveaway now. Alright, so I believe these are from a separate batch of Ultra Charizard collections. There's 10. Who knows? Maybe we'll do something really nice in these, or get something really nice in these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just replace whatever 20 hits you get here with the 20 that you just had. But I'm going to pull them out so that I don't get double whacked with the bulk on the shipping part of it. Alright, 20 new packs. 0 for 20 is rough. I don't think it's the first. I think someone else also got a 0 for 20 a while back, but it's been a while. Oh, look at that. First pack in, got a Trevenant. Only need 5 more to break the record. Yeah, that was 30 packs right there. Now we're 2 for 2. Got a Glaceon V in that one. But I see some of you saying that you've seen this happen before and somebody else didn't do something for them. Understand that I'm privileged in a way that I've got more packs sitting right here that I can give, you know, somebody. I mean, there's been other people who bought, what was it? There was somebody last week that might have bought 3 base set packs and they didn't get any holos out of it. I mean, sometimes that's just the way it goes. This was at the very end, 20 packs, pulled nothing. You know, I had extra packs I knew that were right here. It's not always going to be like this, but in this case, it's going to be, I think, a lot better 20 packs. Because we've already got 3 hits, which is a whole lot better than 0. Now maybe we'll get us an alternate art in here. We've got what, like a 1 in 15 chance in 20 packs. What are the odds? Like, what does anybody know how often you're supposed to pull an alternate art in Evolving Skies? Like, is it 1 in 100, 1 in 300, 1 in... Nobody really knows. All right, so let me get these back in here. that one there. You still got 10 packs to go. I'm looking at it right. And then we still have the giveaway as well that we're going to be working on as soon as I finish these packs. Now, everyone who ordered and had anything opened up during the stream tonight, I will have grading available for any of the hits. And the main reason, I know some of you have asked about PSA, why I don't do PSA. It's just mainly because it takes so long. With CDC, I haven't had anything total turnaround submitted on the bulk level for customers gone more than a month, which is nice. Sometimes I know the grades within a week or two. It's more of a time I can just get it in and out moving quickly. I'm going to have these cards literally shipping out to them on Thursday morning. I'd have it tomorrow if I knew that everyone who wanted to have cards graded had a chance to let me know what they want to have graded. But being Tuesday night right now, there's no way. So typically Thursday's when the stuff ships out. Nick says, pulled 3 arts in 90 packs. Nice. Somebody says 1 in 65, 1 in 60, 1 in 200. Well, we definitely didn't do good odds tonight. I think, well, I mean, 120 packs, I believe, is what we've opened up. Stoutland, Lilligant. 2 more packs to go. Still 5 hits. Not terrible. Last pack. All right, there it is. There you go, Aaron. Nothing crazy, but you got a few hits in there. Let me get these packaged up, then we'll draw for the winner for the giveaway. And that will be it for the stream. Had a lot of fun. I know we, earlier, with the base set packs and the fossil packs being opened up, I was going a lot slower. That Blastoise, man, that really pushed me over the top. Maybe, who knows, maybe we'll open up another one next week. I believe, like I said, these boxes should all be from the same case. If I'm remembering right, I wouldn't count on it. Don't buy anything thinking that you're going to get a specific error or something. Because the box last week had 2 Blastoise and neither one of them had that issue going on. Or had the no stage. Alright, so let's see who the winner's going to be. Winner, Joe Wissenberg. All right, Joe. Throw a comment in the chat. You are a member, so you win an additional 3 packs. I don't even know how many packs I have sitting here that I had set aside for the giveaway. I might have to grab a few more as it is. What I have here. Because this was the extra Evolving Skies that I had. 4, 7. Look at that, 15 packs. So that works out great. And I'm going to ship all the hits to you. See what you get. Oh yeah, so you get an additional 3 celebration packs as well. You got some Evolving Skies in here we're opening up for you, some Lost Origin. Aaron says, give my order to Joe. Are you for real? Is this the same Aaron? I want somebody telling me that I see it. Just to make sure, Aaron, if you would, just send me an email confirming that that is indeed what you want, and I will. I just want to make sure it's the same Aaron, because I've had people jump on here that made up accounts in someone else's name before. But yeah, it looks pretty legit that it's the same Aaron, but I want to make sure. But I think Aaron wanted me to give his order to him. So Joe, looks like you might be getting some extra stuff too. Hoping we still haven't seen an alternate arm. I mean, I think this is gonna be the last chance for it. What I'll do is, before we hop off, I'll just go see if there's somebody that's in my YouTube feed to raid out, and we'll just push it forward. All right, Spection, I see it. check and see what you're asking there. I should be in most tomorrow and the next day, so if we come to a price, then I don't mind holding it for you for a little bit of time. I mean, you've got stuff on consignment anyway, so I can just take it out there. There's Jump left. 3 packs to go. Well, plus your 3 free packs. We got 3 celebration packs too. Yeah, I don't think it's a fake, Aaron, but just in case. Man, if we'd continued to open up those same ones that I had set aside, we would have indeed broke the record for the most packs without a hit, because I don't think we had a hit there the last like 8 packs or so, right? All right, and here's your 3 free packs. This is because you were a member. Look at that. Can't go a video without opening up one of these, right? I recently submitted one of those to CDC that had like a missing ink layer or something. Matt Wheeler with the super chat. Thanks, man. He says, any advice for a new dad? Wife is due next week. Yeah, you're going to find out how selfish you really are over the next, shoot, probably many years of your life, but just remember that, you know, they're supposed to be more important than you, especially at this time of life. So give up as much time as you can, because anything that's going on with that baby, you know, barring any real health issues or something like that, it won't be like that for long. I'm looking at my kids now. They're 3, 6, and 8, and I tell you, I miss them being so tiny, just having a little hand in my hand. And right now, your baby's probably going to be a whole lot more quiet than they will be later on, so enjoy the quiet too. Last pack, we have Don Fan and a Professor's Research. A double hit, not too bad. Way to go, Joe. And I believe that you may be getting some more stuff too from Aaron as soon as he confirms that for me. And then I'll get all that stuff sent to you. But guys, thanks so much for watching the video. I'm going to just check into my YouTube feed real quick. If there's anybody that I'm subscribed to that's live, maybe we can raid them out for a minute. And then next week, I think we're going to be opening up base set again. This time it'll be a little bit different. You guys seem to give me good feedback on what I was wanting to do with the whole only opening up the actual heavy packs. All right, so we haven't done Royalty in a while, and he's in my feed. He's showing that he's live. So maybe we can do him. Let me jump into his live video.
Good luck. And these are old.
Hopefully I don't get like banned by YouTube for that or whatever. All right, so I just put a link down there in the chat, and I also pinned it at the top. Looks like we will have some Crown Zenith next week. It was a 5-to-1 landslide, but if you would click on that link, go to Royalty Gaming. We've rated him out before, but we haven't done so in a while. Maybe go check him out. I think he's doing some pack break stuff. So if you didn't get to buy in tonight and you want to buy in over there, I mean, you might have the opportunity. I would check with him first. But I'm going to see you guys over there, hopefully, just for a few minutes, and then I'm going to be going to sleep. But we had a great stream tonight. You guys definitely made my my stream night with that no Holo Blastoise, man. That was, or no stage Blastoise. That was sweet. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to top that in a live video, but who knows? We've got a lot to go. All right. Thanks, guys.